I just finished WonderMan and it was fire. I binged all these episodes in one sitting with minimal exposure to WonderMan. I only watched the first trailer, don't really know much about the character, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was a little bit worried going in because they dropped all the episodes at once. I don't think this is the most advertised thing in the world. I think it was marketed well enough, but I don't think Marvel was necessarily trying to push this character. So yeah, the combination of those two things kind of just felt like they're just putting something out to put something out to fill the gap between now and Doomsday. Now, whether that be the case or not, the show actually turned out to be good. I would say visually or cinematography wise, I feel like this is one of the better shot Marvel shows. I feel like a lot of it actually looked like it could be a movie. I really like the framing of a lot of the shots or just general blocking in the show. That shit was very fire. Visually, I think everything looked good. All the sets, I liked how his powers looked. Kind of gross, honestly, like the skin rumbling, but visually it looked cool. If you're expecting big action sequences, superhero spectacles, whatever the case is, you might be disappointed because honestly the powers are on a back burner as far as story priority. But if you go in anticipating a more character focused story, then I think you will be thoroughly satisfied. We can quickly go over a brief overview of the general plot. So minor spoilers, I suppose. This isn't going to be like a full show breakdown. I'm just going to talk about different points of the show. In the beginning, we see he's working on American Horror Story. He's hired to just be a body in a scene, but he is very meticulous about everything, and he's giving notes to the director about things that should be added to add depth to the character or the scene, whatever the case is. And then he gets fired, and then that just kind of starts this whole sequence of events spiraling out of control. Honestly, this whole show is kind of stressful, in the same way Uncut Gems or something like that is a whole sequence of bad events. That's how I felt watching this. Yeah, just bad event after bad event. So he gets fired. He's kind of just looking for jobs. And then he goes to a movie theater. He sees the Mandarin. The Mandarin tells him about an audition for the WonderMan movie that's coming out, a remake. And he has an attachment to the original because he saw it with his dad, who unfortunately passed away. Okay, cool. All that is cool. He goes to the WonderMan audition. It's pretty good. Episode is about to end. The Mandarin is actually working for the government and is spying on Wonder. Okay, GG's. So we get fired for American Horror Story. We make a new friend. Our friend is actually a government spy. We are one episode in. And then from there, it just kind of spirals more and more out of control. I don't want to spoil anything, but he has powers. His powers are reflective of his emotional state. He's a little bit unstable and he's getting put through very stressful situations. So you could imagine where that goes. I think the plot structure is good, very fluid. I was invested the whole time. In the middle of the show, there's a side episode, I guess you could say, that focuses on a completely different character. This episode comes after a major event in the story. It follows a doorman for a famous Hollywood bar/nightclub. He's really popular with the people, popular with his staff. Everyone likes him. He gets powers and some chaos ensues from there. It's a self-contained episode that talks about some things actors go through pertaining to exploitation or just falling off, really getting lost in the sauce, if you will. Like I said, self-contained episode. It's in black and white. It feels like an episode of Atlanta almost. It's really sick. Good shit. I don't like that they all came out at once just for the popularity of the show. But as far as binging it, I did enjoy watching it all together. I don't know how it would have hit waiting week after week or relatively short episodes, but I did enjoy binging it. Tonally, I feel like the show is kind of not depressing. I think it is relatively funny, but it's not laugh out loud funny. It's a lot of chuckle comedy while relatively sad things are happening. So I feel like it's a little bit miscategorized. I think it's called a comedy, and I wouldn't really call it that. Some of it kind of felt like the studio, but not funny, just sad. Like I said, the superpowers are definitely on the back burner for plot relevance, and it is more or less a drama, in the way that She-Hulk is a legal comedy or whatever they called that. This show really just felt like a drama, just getting into this person's interpersonal life. There's some good family drama in the show. So yeah, less superpowers, more drama, but it is compelling. Like, it's not boring drama. It's like actually very compelling. The relationship between the two leads, WonderMan and the Mandarin, is very compelling. The relationship is very interesting. I don't want to spoil anything, but there is a central conflict between their two characters that is weaved throughout the entire show, and it makes for some pretty compelling scenes and situations. So I did like that. All the acting is really solid. I don't think anyone was slacking or anything like that. I think all the acting was actually very good and consistent. I feel like in general, I don't have a specific bad thing to say. Not to say it's like my favorite show ever, but it's just like I can't just look for a random bad thing if I don't really feel that way. It was just solid all around, good show, enjoyable. There was like one episode that kind of strayed from the general plot or feeling of the show, but it wasn't too out of the way to where it was like distracting or where I didn't like it. It was just a little bit separate from the rest of the show. It's like episode 6 or 7. It's not the one I was talking about. That's like a whole different character. It's with the main plot, but yeah, otherwise I don't think I really have anything bad to say. I think maybe I would have added one more episode after the last, because it kind of ends on a, not a cliffhanger, but it kind of ends in like the middle of some stuff. But I think that's more so me just wanting to see more because I was invested. So obviously I would love to see more, but yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it. And that's me really looking for something to be mad at. Overall, I'd give the show like a 8.3 out of 10. Solid show. Happy to see it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where WonderMan would really show up next to the MCU. I doubt he's in Doomsday, maybe Secret Wars, maybe in the Vision Quest show, but yeah, I don't know. I hope to see this character again nonetheless. Solid performance, good character, good show. Glad to see it. I know not all the Disney Plus shows are great and they're slowing down on them, but if they're all at this quality, I think there is merit to them existing. We have Daredevil next. I love Daredevil. Born Again Season 1 was okay to me, but hopefully Born Again Season 2 is good. The trailer just came out. Looks pretty solid. Excited to see it. With that being said, that is about all I have to say for WonderMan. Go watch the show if you're interested. I think it's worth the watch. It's a good show. Want it to do well viewership wise so that Disney will use the character more, because I think it is definitely a cool character. Compelling character, good actor with it. So yeah, would like to see that. Go watch WonderMan. Let me know what you thought about the show or what you think about the show if you're currently watching it. I know not everyone's gonna binge it. And yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Double Creature. Goodbye.